Okay, what's next?
Diamonds first.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, the champ is first.
Okay, you gotta call us in. Well, you gotta call me in.
Nah, you ain't heard it today.
Oh.
You gotta show me something.
Hey, Zeph, let them hear you, my boy. Let them feel my pain. Let them feel your pain. Let them feel our pain. Hey, bow your heads. Let me talk to them. Top 6.
I feel like lately everybody's dying close to me. Got me questioning, is this how it's supposed to be? Why the good die young, gone too soon? Feel like the reaper's on my heels, I ain't got nothing left to do, so I pray. As I get closer to death, I pray. Somebody's watching over my steps, I pray. So much shit I need to get off my chest, I pray. So I pray today.
I got questions, I don't know the answer. Guess only God could answer. Did a skit, they threw me in the cell. Then mama died from cancer. Did 100-month incarceration for unload my weapons. I learned my lesson. His homies telling. Soon as you stress, be patient.
What up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, J.NICHELLE, and you know how I'm coming. You guys are tapped into another episode of Flavor Friday. And, of course, I got a special guest in the building with me. But before we get into today's show, definitely got to give a shout-out to Mix Down Studios for all artists. If you're thinking about recording, if you've been recording, you've been doing music, you just don't have a place to record, or you're ready to take your recording to the next level, this is the place for you. Mix Down Studios. Hit my guy up, Young C. Big Mo, hit up 4 times. Somebody can get to you. Somebody can get you in this quality production. All right. Now,
hey, Wichita, Kansas. This is Tommy Davidson. You know me from the Proud Family, Barnell Hill. Did You Miss Me? In Living Color. All of that. Join me Sunday, August the 28th. Me and Red Grant at Century 2. Century 2, us 2, Red Grant, me, Wichita, Kansas. What?
Now, of course, like I said, we have a special guest in the building. Y'all may have seen me, looking like little Mayweather, little Layla Ali lately, and it's all it's all to our guest today. Met this guy a couple of years back. I couldn't believe his work ethic as far as like in the gym, how he pushes himself. He's been consistent. He's been really grinding. And so it's only right that I have him on today's show. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Johnson's in the building. Kevin! What's up?
What's going on with you?
Man, not too much. This is definitely long overdue. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
During our gym sessions, we talked about that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm excited because when we work out, it's all business. Like we get right to the business.
Right.
You hit that damn button for that clock.
Yeah.
And so we never really get the opportunity to kind of like sit down and talk about one another's story.
Yeah.
How we got to where we're at now. You being a pro fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to actually sit down with you. So before we get started, how would you introduce yourself to people that are maybe just tapped in for the first time?
Kevin Johnson, the press boss CEO. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the shortest way I can put it.
Yeah. Well known in the town.
Yeah.
Well known in the town.
I guess you could say that. I ain't never really cared about being popular. I feel like I do what I do and I accept what comes along with it.
Yeah. Absolutely. So let's kind of get into your backstory a little bit. Wichita, born and raised.
Yes, ma'am.
Went to North. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
If y'all tapped in, y'all know what it is. It's Buffaloes on mine.
We beat y'all though.
Southeast. It don't matter.
You feel me? We beat y'all my senior year.
I don't remember that.
You know what I mean?
I don't remember that.
But I do.
we gotta have somebody check the records because you could be just saying that. I don't know.
No, we definitely did.
Okay, so when you were at North, you were a football player, football player at that time. What position?
Majority of the time I played linebacker up until like my senior year. My senior year I kind of played like more of like a rover position where it's like you kind of like a hybrid between like a linebacker, a safety, corner. You know what I mean? So they allow me to move around a little bit and kind of showcase my skill set a little more.
Yeah. So at that time, football was more in the forefront.
Yeah, definitely was.
Okay, so when did boxing come into the picture for you?
Boxing was something that was like I always wanted to do when I was younger. You know, actually me and my older cousin, we wanted to do it, but our mamas wouldn't let us.
Right.
You know
Not my
what I
baby.
mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Even now to this day, my mama still be at the fight like, son, when you gonna stop?
I swear that would be
I swear to God, my mama asked me that in my last fight, son, when you gonna stop?
I
They
swear.
didn't cut you on your forehead and you didn't headbutt you. When you gonna stop?
What do you say?
So, mom, I'm in. I'm in it. Like, which, like, you know.
Man, shout out to moms, man. Because that gotta be hard. I don't care. You're her baby.
Yeah, I'm her only boy.
Man, and that make it even worse. Because, you know, mamas, they have a special relationship with both their sons and their daughters. But, you know, you a mama, you know, you understand.
Yeah, mom. So, you know, like I said, my mama, she wouldn't let us. So I had a football teammate, and that's like after practice, I always see him like, you know what I'm saying, like wrapping his hands and stuff. I'm like, bro, what you know what you about to do? He's like, I'm gonna go box. You know what I'm saying? I box. So I'm like, all right. So I went with him after school a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Liked it. Went a couple times, like, you know what I'm saying, during the summer. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just any off season football. Like I would dabble in boxing just a little
Just
bit.
training.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean, no fights, no nothing like that. And then it's like, you know, but anytime like some gloves or something got brought out, I'm the first one to put them on. We like, it was times after practice, you know what I mean, one of the football players, you know what I'm saying, they'd bring some gloves, you know what I'm saying, and after we watch film or something, we'd be out there just boxing in the parking lot, you know what I mean? So it was just like, I knew I had the ability to box, and then I had an older cousin on my dad's side. He started boxing, and you know what I'm saying, we sparred a couple times, you know what I mean, and he was doing good, you know what I mean, as an amateur. He was doing pretty good. So I'm like, okay, I could do this if I choose to. But,
Yeah.
And then I got locked up, so I had to put that on pause.
We gotta definitely get into that, because you know what? The whole time I've known you, I knew that you were locked up and that you had done years.
Yeah. You
had done years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know what for. You know, I never cared to ask, and that's kind of intrusive, you know, to be like, yeah, what you do time for? Yeah. But when I looked it up, Kevin, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, getting to know you, I wouldn't believe it. I never would believe it. Yeah. So can you just get a little bit about, like, because they gave you 8 years. Yeah. They gave you 8 years. Yeah. That was 2008, so that was pretty, right? Yeah. 2008.
Well, I caught the case in 2008. I didn't get sentenced in 2008. I got sentenced in 2010.
Woo!
Yeah. So during that, between 2008 and 2010, I think I did like 5 or 6 months in the county. Got out on bond. I was out on bond for 14 months, and then I got sentenced and went to the penitentiary.
Yeah. So because that's not you, like, you gotta explain to me just a little bit, like, how does one star football player, you know what I'm saying, like, talent out the ass, like, you can box, you can play football, you do what you want to do, like
on paper at the time, paper I was ideal.
Okay.
But I would just say, like, I wasn't all the way living right. You know what I mean? Okay. It's just, you know what I mean, simply put, you know, not trying to get into too much detail, but I just wasn't living right all the way. And I mean, shit, it caught up with me.
Does something like that haunt you? Because I know plenty of brothers that go and do their time, and it's like once they get out, it's so hard to get readjusted, and then it's like, you know, you have this label. Yeah. So it wasn't hard for me. I mean, outside of, you know what I'm saying, like, my family was super supportive, you know what I mean? Like, I know dudes who came home to nothing from nobody, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I came home, you know what I'm saying, had a place to lay my head, you know. I had a little money, you know what I'm saying, from money I, you know what I'm saying, that worked in there, and, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I had my own money, but at the same time, my family was, you know what I'm saying, definitely there for me, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot to sit here and say I got here myself, you feel me? So, like, I mean, outside of family support, it was really just, I guess you could kind of say just me, just being blessed, you know what I'm saying, like, for real, and me working my ass off. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Let me ask you, what was the first thought that went through your head when you got sentenced?
Shit, let's go do this time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta realize over basically 20 months, I'm knowing I'm going to have to go to prison. You You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm knowing like that's gonna be the end game. Like I knew like
Get mentally prepared for it
you know
over
what I mean?
time.
So it's like it was and as crazy as this sound, but at 18, early 19, I was ready to go. Like I'm like, let's go and get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Like,
Is it because you went into like that lifestyle knowing that this could be a possibility? Going to jail comes with it.
It wasn't even that, because like when they came and got me, I'm like, damn, I'm really going to jail. You know?
Damn, who told on me? How y'all find me?
For real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for real, oh God, like they put up in the front yard. I swear to God, it was like around Christmas. I'm down there putting up Christmas lights.
Damn.
I swear to God, they swooped up. My mom was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Damn.
Because all she knows is I'm her baby. You feel me? You know?
Yes.
And I've never, you know what I mean? I've never been like a troublesome kid. You know what I mean? But it was like shit I was doing, and I was getting away with. You know what I mean? At that point in time in my life, it was like you couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm doing this, and then I'm over here too, and it's like I didn't see no consequence.
Yeah.
And it was like the people who I did know that was in that lane, I didn't see no consequences for them neither. You know what I mean? Because they wasn't going to jail. They out too. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, we getting away with this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I was the first one to get jammed. You know what I mean? And it was like, you know, it just is what it is. But so it was, like I said, it was crazy that everything happened like it did, because I mean, hindsight being 2020, it was like I felt like I had to go through that.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like I had to, because the path I was on, it could have ended way, way, way much worse.
Yeah.
Like after doing so much time, like you get institutionalized, like in some form or
way.
another, you know what I mean? And like it was things that I kind of had to go through while I was locked up to kind of uninstitutionalize me. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Because it was like, well, first, when I really realized I was kind of like institutionalized a little bit, I was a deputy. I was accountant for the deputy warden, right?
Oh, okay.
I was like her clerk.
Okay.
And so you know, so like regular civilians is coming up and talking to me like when I first get the job, and I was like half-assed, like hesitant to speak back.
Wow.
You feel me? And that's when I really realized, like, damn, I'm coming.
Yeah.
A little bit, you
yeah.
know? So me going through that process, it like I had to kind of knock them walls down. You know what I mean?
This her way of showing tough love. The 40 whole 30 is packed with them slugs. We sliding for fun, the bench and our soldier. Gotta stay focused and watch for the snakes and the vulture, cause they really plot for the token. I don't be smoking, I'm sober. Don't pat me no blunt, cause I might think you trying to get over. Top in the sofa, put you on a shirt and the poster. We paranoid, please don't approach it. She got that wet, that's that super soaker. Heart extremely broken, gotta take Picasso. She took my heart and sold it at an auction. I ain't had nobody, thought I was adopted. I've been through the rumors and lies. They tried to ruin my rent. The city is wicked, the homies they envy. These bitches be dizzy. You give it a Jimmy, she feel like she Chrissy. Can't trust these hoe niggas, they tried to clip me.
Me coming to work release, I ended up getting coming to work release way earlier than what most people do. And when I did, like I remember like my first time like really like walking the streets, and like a car was probably driving by maybe 30 miles an hour. Like,
yeah.
Like it shook me. Like I wanted to go back inside.
What?
I swear to God. Because
really?
you gotta realize, like, the only people that's walking past me for the past 5.5 years,
yeah,
it's just people.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's nothing that's moving, you know what I mean? Not like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, shit, that car drove past, I was like, oh, so I want to go back in. Like, oh, you know what I mean? And it's like,
I was
shit.
wondering that, do people like, because we've had conversations just about being institutionalized as well, but I think it's super interesting that you say you have to kind of start prepping yourself before really getting released.
You got to, because if not, shit, this world will spin you quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can only imagine, and I tell my partners this all the time who get out from doing like max, where you in the cell 23 hours a day, just to getting fresh out in the streets with all this freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even when I was in work release, damn near 2 years.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I was in work release damn near 2 years, and I swear to God, the night I got out, I was so institutionalized still at that moment to where it's like when cause the last bus gets to the station at 7:15. You know what I mean? So like that's the last time like you can really come in without actually getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what we used to do, you know what I'm saying? I was a skater. You know what I mean? I was a skater. You know what I mean? I made sure I was on the last day coming in. I was a skater.
Right.
You feel me? I stayed with my rollerblades on. So, but it was like, I swear to God, like 7 o'clock hit, and I got to looking at the time. My heart started beating. I'm like, damn, I ain't. And I was like, damn, I'm out. I'm tripping. You know what I mean?
Wow. What is the most valuable lesson that you learned while you were locked up?
I would probably have to say, that's a good one. Just know yourself.
Okay.
Know yourself. I've seen a lot of people come in with a lot of time. I've seen a lot of people come in with a little time, and that time spent them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like I said, they lose themselves, whether it's the gangs, whether it's the, you know what I mean, just being influenced by many of things. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've seen dudes who've been in there 6 months and he only got 2 years to do it. The next thing you know, you know what I'm saying? He came in a thug, now he's gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen dudes who come in and he quiet, this and that. Next thing you know, he on the yard throwing gang signs.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I've seen a wide spectrum of you know what I mean, of that time, man. You know what I'm saying? Spinning people's mental. And I think that was like the biggest compliment, like what I would call home, or you know what I'm saying, talk to friends who I hadn't talked to in a while. And they're like, man, you still KJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you mean like you ain't changed, you know what I'm saying? Like you matured, you this, you know what I'm saying, you that, but you know what I'm saying, you stayed the same. You know what I mean? You still you.
Yeah.
So
all right, so we're gonna transition out of that because you've been free and since you've been out, you've been doing some great things. I would say that, especially because like you said, when people get out, especially after doing time, this world will spin them. Mm-hmm. But you've been involved with the youth.
Yeah.
You've taken a new career for yourself with pro fighting. Now, am I wrong? You've had 2 pro fights.
I've had 4.
4 pro fights.
3 and 1 as a pro.
3 and 1 as a pro. Now, are these bare knuckle?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I was supposed to do the bare knuckle thing, but then COVID hit like the same week. Like I think.
And it was Jesus. It was Jesus. I know your mama was like, thank you, Lord. Because, Lord, when I heard you was doing bare knuckle, I was like, why?
But
why?
It was because it was like COVID with nothing else going on. And it's like, as a boxer, like, that's like, you want to fight. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you want to do. So it's like, shit, you know, being out in front of that crowd, you know what I mean? Fighting, that's a thrill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, when I ain't there, you miss it. And, so it was like I said, it was right before COVID, like I said, but it was a lot of stuff going on like within the camp, which was kind of like why it was moving slow at the time.
Yeah.
But then the bare knuckle thing came in. It was like, fuck it, shit, we gonna do it. You know what I mean? So,
oh gosh.
So literally, it was like, I think the fight was scheduled for, I think it was March 14th or something like that. Mm-hmm. And COVID hit like March 12th. Like,
yeah.
Shutting
everything down. Yeah. So. Yeah. It was God. Now, I've been wanting to ask you this. Are your teeth real?
Yeah.
They're so pretty, guys. Listen, the reason why I asked because you're a very nice looking man. And you're a fighter. So I guess I would expect, fighters they taking a risk on the look,
I mean, that's what you wear mouth guards and stuff for.
You got a nice smile for a fighter.
Thank you.
I mean, just a nice smile, period. Yeah. But
I'm from Kansas. Did 100 money incarceration and load my weapons. I learned my lesson. His homies telling. Soon as you stretch, be patient and move smart. But do the fool when you catch him. Don't give him no pass. These goofies quick to make you regret them. Or probably stab you in your back. Or do whatever you let them. People will show they true colors. Think I'm lying, upset them. I ain't ashamed to say.
So you're being trained. You're training at Hernandez Boxing Academy.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that link up?
Well, I was when I first came home, like within like the same, cause I already made up my mind before I came home, like that's what I was gonna do. So like I'd already like start training in there. I had a couple dudes in there who had boxing experience. You know what I mean? So they used to train me and stuff in there.
And while you were in prison?
Yeah, while I was locked up.
Okay.
And then so like I went to work release. I just like I said, did my own type of training, this and that. So by the time I came home, I was or at least I felt like I was ready. You know, so physically I was ready, but like I really just needed to really just dive into the craft and know the craft. You know what I'm saying, frontwards and backwards.
Okay.
So I went to a couple clubs. Really didn't fit me, and like I said, I went to Hernandez, and like basically like they asked me from the jump, like, what's your plan? You know what I mean? I was like, you know, I want to fight pro. Like this is what I want to do. This is how I want to make. That's how I want to make my living. And it was like, shit, let's get to it.
Yeah.
You know? And at first, like I kind of felt like they was sleeping on me a little bit, and then like the first sparring session, like they put me in. The dude who I was sparring, he was like the big dude at their gym.
Yeah.
And I pummeled him, knocked his headgear off and everything, beat the shit out of him. So,
with all due respect, look, you know,
you know who you. I ain't gonna say no name.
No, I'm dead.
You still my nigga.
So dead.
You feel me? You see, you know, I ever see you, bro. You know, we still cool, my nigga.
So you beat his ass.
Yeah, I beat his ass, and then you know what I'm saying. So you know, and just like I do with my fighters now, you know what I'm saying. You take them to other clubs, and you know what I'm saying, spar them and see what they can do. And like shit, I was dragging shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, everywhere we went, shit, I'm dogging shit. So it's like shit. That's what my coach told me. Was like, okay, well, yeah, we can take him seriously. You know what I mean? And shit, ever since then, it's been on.
It's been on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen some of your workouts, and I'm like, I don't know if he's just like, I wonder what's the fastest way to kill my abs, like, because you do some crazy like workouts, and I think like a lot of the times, okay, just for an example, it's 100 degrees outside, you in the middle of the heat, weighted vest, running steps, like doing bunny hops, like up the steps several times.
Did that today.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Like, where does that like come from? Because you got to tap into a different animal.
Like to me it's natural. You know what I'm saying? To me, like to push myself like that, you gotta realize I've been pushing myself for I don't know how long. I've been playing sports for I don't know how long. And it's like I've always understood that, you know what I mean, like you always want to come in prepared.
Yeah. And
it's been times where I slacked on that, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I took the first loss in my boxing career, whether pro or amateur. The fight before my last fight. And it was like I wasn't prepared. I wasn't keeping myself, you know what I mean?
Were you gassed?
I wasn't tired. It just I wasn't me. Like I know, like when I'm in that, like when I'm in peak, when I'm in peak shape, I call it God mode.
Okay.
But when I'm in God mode, like I'm more than confident. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I can go in there and knock down the Twin Towers. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like it.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like that. You know what I mean? The fight before my last. You know what I mean? Like it was rushed. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily training at the time. I'm dealing with my other business and stuff like that. And like I said, I felt like I got caught slipping, so I feel like I can't get caught slipping no more.
Yeah. With you taking that L, you know, before the last fight, and that really being your first L, like what was that feeling emotionally?
I was pissed, and I was pissed at myself.
Yeah.
Because I knew, like, I mean, I'm the type of person, like, I'm gonna always be more than accountable. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say like say we get into a argument or a disagreement about something, I'm gonna say what I did wrong first before I point out what you did.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But
that's that self-reflection. That takes maturity.
For real.
People don't really know how to take that accountability.
Yeah, and I feel like you know what I mean, I've always been like that though. You know what I mean? Like that's just, like, I don't necessarily know where I get it from, but I've just always been like that. But now granted, sidebar, I might ignore what I did wrong purposely. You know what I'm saying? I know what I did.
Selective accountability.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm picking choose the shit I want to be accountable. I'm picking choosing.
You know what I mean? I know I did it wrong, and I might say it, but I'm gonna tell you I ignored that before my actions that you know what I mean, that took place. But anyway, but yeah, so like I said, I was more than pissed just because I feel like, I mean, I didn't feel like I fought like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I knew I wasn't me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, and it's like it's tough. You know what I mean? Like because I feel like I let somebody get one off on me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I treated, like I said, I made that loss into a lesson.
And you came back and you won the next fight.
Exactly.
Now, do you feel the love from Wichita? Do you feel the love from your city as far as supporting your career as a pro fighter? I know you ain't taking no fights here.
I mean, it's hard to get fights here. It's hard. I mean, because most of the fights here are amateur fights. You know what I mean? They're actually not pro cards.
Okay.
But I would say I do for the most part. I mean, you know, like I said, where love comes hate, where hate comes love. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All the people that do support me, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, who message me and tell me good luck or keep it up or, you know what I'm saying, keep going, champ, you know what I mean, stuff like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People who hate, hey, I'm gonna keep you on your job for sure.
Yeah. Do you get any comparison between Nico Hernandez? Because everybody is kind of like knows that he's a pro fighter here. Wichita is a small area. So do you get compared to him at all being a pro fighter?
No. I mean, because for one, we in two different weight classes and we fight out the same camp. I mean, his, you know what I'm saying, his pops trained me, you know what I mean? So
okay. Hence the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but no, it ain't no comparison, ain't no rivalry, ain't no none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nico, that's like, no, I treat him like a brother.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so also, not only do you fight, but you train. Yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling a little, you know, I'm gonna tell you too, this guy here, ladies and gentlemen, whoever, he comes between me and, shout out to my girl Diamond. I was on the phone with her last night, and she really thinks she can whoop me. Like, she really thinks so. But you are...
It's that confidence.
You do. It is... I mean, you build confidence in that ring, for sure.
You're supposed to. You know what I mean?
She been talking to me reckless. She been talking.
Hey, that's between
straight,
y'all.
greasy.
I have nothing to do with that.
Ever since we started coming to your gym... Ever since we started coming to Press 5, my friend been talking real greasy to me.
But I feel like... that's something that just boxing just naturally does. You know what I mean? Like once you
builds that confidence.
Yeah, like once you like, because it's like I feel like it takes a fear out of your mind. Like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people actually fear physical, you know what I'm saying, combat.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that boxing kind of knocks that barrier down a little bit, where you like, okay, well, if I do get into a scuffle, I ain't really got too much to worry about. I know I can.
I'm gonna hit him with one of these,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna hit him with a this,
you know what I mean?
and a that.
But the difference between hitting mitts and hitting somebody is, you know what I mean?
It's different. It's I mean, I've hit a few people in my day now.
You hit a couple people?
I've hit a few in my day, so I ain't new to this. But I'm gonna tell you that, like, after training with you, seriously, I feel better.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like life is hard. You know, you go through a lot of things. You don't want to go around punching people. Yeah. You know, you don't go around holding all that aggression in. So going there, taking it out in the gym, like your workouts are always like, you're gonna leave like drenched sweat. Yeah. So, and then like you said, it's just more confident. Like I've always felt like can't nobody whoop me. Yeah. You know, like because that just growing up, that's just how I am. Yeah. Like you gotta show me if you're gonna whoop me, you gotta show me. But now just training is more like, oh, okay, like now I really feel like you can't whoop me. I really feel like you can't whoop me. But let me ask for the kids out there, because I know at one point you were doing a call for the kids to come out. Yeah. And are you still looking for kids to join the like, Press 5 Boxing Club?
Anybody who want to join, you know what I mean? Anybody who want to join, like y'all more than welcome.
Hey, Wichita, Kansas, this is Tommy Davidson. You know me from the Proud Family, Barnell Hill, Did You Miss Me, In Living Color, all of that. Join me Sunday, August the 28th, me and Red Grant at Century 2. Century 2, us two, Red Grant, me, Wichita, Kansas. What?
Wichita, Kansas, what's up? It's your boy Red Grant, and I'm coming to Century 2, August 28th. Make sure you get your tickets now at selectaseat.com. Yeah, selectaseat.com. Select your seat. You know I'm coming to do what I do. Make you laugh. You know, hit the button right now. Select a seat. While we still here, let's go.
Like, y'all more than welcome to stop by, see practice, you know what I'm saying, see what we do. And, you know what I mean, and possibly join. Like I said, I feel like I'm here to, you know what I'm saying, help the community, you know what I'm saying, like, and give kids another outlet. All kids ain't good at basketball.
Yeah.
All kids ain't good at football. Everybody ain't the fastest. Everybody can't jump the highest, you know what I mean? Everybody can't throw the farthest. But you might be able to box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might be able to box because boxing is a thinking man's game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you can outthink somebody and you have and you're physically up to par, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You might have something there.
There we go. Now, I'm going to just ask maybe your take on the dynamic, I feel like, of like just today's society when it comes to fighting, because you just see guns are the way. You know, like people are not really throwing them anymore. Yeah. Why do you think that is? Why do you think people? I know.
What did Daddy say on Friday? Just get it, take ass. You feel me?
That's true.
Take ass a little bit, and you know, especially in the social media area, getting your ass whooped on camera ain't the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't the best thing to see. You know what I mean? Because everybody gonna laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go viral. People gonna see it all around school. This and that. Da, da, da. But so therefore, it's like it's that embarrassment. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these kids is running from.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's sad that, you know what I mean, that these kids are really, you know what I'm saying, go to the extent of taking somebody's life, you know what I mean?
Instead of,
you know what I mean? Instead of taking that ass whooping.
Crazy,
but,
yeah.
Like I said, to an undeveloped mind, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, especially when everybody else out here got guns. It's like, shit, why shouldn't I have mine too? You know what I mean? Shit, I'm gonna need my equalizer too.
Yeah.
But
you know, man, well, if y'all have been seeing me on social media doing the boxing, I'm just training now. I'm not really competing because...
No, I thought you said you want to compete.
No, I'm going to fight you for real. I don't know how to get in the ring and then ding, ding, bell stops and then we're supposed to stop fighting. No, I'm going to fight. I don't even know how to shut it off. I'm fighting for real. But if you out there and you've been thinking about it, I highly recommend it. Ladies, all ages, men, teenagers, boys, girls. If you want to switch up your workout, like you said, if you just want to be more confident in being able to defend and protect yourself, because everybody should be able to. I think it's a good thing to be able to defend yourself. Hit my guy up, press 5, man.
Definitely.
Tap in. You are so good at working with people with where they're at and meeting them where they're at. And I love that about you. Don't feel insecure. Don't feel like you got to come kind of already in shape. Like, this man will meet you where you're at.
And a lot of people, they be like, man, you know what I'm saying? They say your workouts kill people. No, I'll push you past a place you don't think you can go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was crazy. Just I had a friend who I'm actually training now, and the first night that we trained after the workout, I told him, I was like, go ahead and do 100 push-ups too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I had to fight him tooth and nail. You know what I'm saying, to finish.
Yeah.
Now he already know. At the end of the workout, boom, he pumping
him out.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And that's what that extra 100 at the end of workouts, and I ain't put you on them yet. They're probably about 100 spots.
He be trying to put me on 100. I be fighting too. Like, come on, man. What about 50?
But it's
75?
But for real, it's really all about, because during the halfway through the workout, you can be like, this man is, you know what I mean? I'm tired. You know what I mean? I don't know how much more I can go. Yeah. But then, you know what I'm saying, when you actually finish the workout, and then that extra at the end, like I said, it's gonna take you past that place that you don't think you can go. And hopefully, what I be trying to do is stimulate that in all other forms of life too. You know what I mean? So what you don't think you can do, you really can. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is take that extra step. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, put that extra grind in, and you know what I'm saying, you can possibly get there.
I love it. You can get there. You will, for sure. So, that's good. Yeah. That's good. All right, so before I go, the last thing I really kind of wanted to tap on is the flag football. Yeah. Okay, so you are playing with the Wichita Flag Football Association. Yeah. You be out there, and y'all really, I mean, I haven't been to a game. I watched some of the highlights, but I really want to go because y'all like die for the flags. I mean, y'all get passionate about the game.
Yeah, I mean, I I feel like I'll be out there chilling. I don't be out there trying to cause no problems with nobody. You know what I mean? Just don't throw the ball my way. You know
Oh my God.
I'm gonna break up the pass, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I do my job, you know what I'm saying, and some, granted, but I really feel like I'll be out there chilling.
Yeah.
But like I said, I love the flag league, you know what I mean? And just seeing it, I think I got into it maybe like a year after I was home. And just seeing the growth of it, you know what I mean, has been dope. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was just, you know, a couple little families pull up in their cars, you know what I'm saying, support their sons, boyfriends, or whatever. But now, like, it's like a whole event, you know what I'm saying? We got the, you know what I'm saying, they got the trucks and stuff out there, the food trucks, you know what I mean? People out there in their tents, you know what I mean? It's like a family event, you know what I'm saying, every Sunday, you know what I mean? So just seeing the growth of the league, you know what I mean, has been dope. You know what I mean? I love it.
So do you know when people can catch a game? Is it still going? Are we guys still playing games right now?
The season's over.
Season's
and then
over.
We had a tournament, what was it, like last weekend, 2 weekends ago. And I think, like I said, I know they got some other tournaments coming up soon. I don't know the dates from that. Like I said, I don't keep up on it until I'm knowing I'm going to go play. You know what I mean? But like I said, I love the league though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love the league. You know what I mean?
Y'all got some real hitters too.
Yeah, for real. Like
Marco.
They definitely got support in the league for sure.
Nooks playing.
Yeah.
You got. I mean, I would be scared of the team. Y'all got some real hitters out there.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, you just out there just tugging flags. You know, ain't nobody out there trying to get hurt because you know when people trying to go to.
That's true.
Like that, you know
That's true. That's true.
So,
it is. But maybe not to y'all, but I feel like it's a really great spectator sport for me. If you guys already watched the video clips, I'm mad that I done missed the whole season, but I really hope to tap in. And I seen Tuggle said something about possibly doing a ladies league.
Yeah, I did see him post something about that.
Ladies.
Like I said, I'll be out there. I'll be trying to take it easy, y'all, because I know my coaches will kill me if I go out there and get hurt.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And,
you out here playing that foosball.
Yeah, there you go. So like I said, I'll be out there.
Throw it.
Not my hand.
I'm so dead.
Not my money makers.
That's too funny.
For real, I'll be out there. Not my money makers. Still out. Man.
Yeah, seriously. I'm just here to have a little fun.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'll be out there trying to be chill.
All right. So before we get out of here, just let people know where they can keep up with you, how they can get in touch with you if they want to do the boxing, if they want to sign their kids up, or, you know, if they maybe want to come to a fight.
I don't got no fight schedule right now, just to hit on that. I don't got no fight schedule right now. 9 times if it is, it's probably going to be out of state. So, you know, so you got to travel to come see me. You feel me? So,
He's so bougie.
I'm just saying.
He's
you know,
so bougie.
You know, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, pack up the fam, you know what I mean? Get your best dress, you know what I mean? Come take a little vacation, come see me kick some ass. But, what else you say?
Where they can find you for boxing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
for Press 5.
Yeah, you can either hit me on Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook is Kevin Johnson, or you can hit me at Press 5 Boxing Club, or you can hit me on Instagram on Press 5 CEO, and I got a Instagram Boxing Club on there too.
You do, yeah.
So, like I said, hit me up, man. Hit me about pricing, whatever, you know what I mean, and training, it don't matter. Like I said, get your kids in. Or, like I said, we got practice Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 6 o'clock. Stop by the gym, man, and come check the team out. So,
I'm just thinking about, I got training tomorrow, and my abs are still hurting from yesterday.
Your ass will be all right.
My ass died. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tapping in. Again, Kevin, thank you for joining me. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, Flavor Friday.
Shit. 24, 30, got 10. First. Aye. Afraid of motherfucking Whooper, stupid. Hey, energy, I got a lot of energy. I just ask that you respect my energy. If I can't bring the 30, I'm not entering. But the gleeky, I'll victimize your partners if they intervene. I'm sliding gloved up like I'm in a ring. I'm Freddy Krueger in my city, I be ending dreams. Hey, off a backwood and some Hennessy. If you been wondering, yeah, that's exactly what got into me. Turn a pussy nigga to a mystery like Mr. T. I pity fools who keep my name in their mouth like it's Listerine. War ready, we are not surrendering. We'll bring the beef to your front door like we're soliciting. Bop. With the street sweeper, I am Mr. Clean. Mention me and you'll become the missing link. Niggas dissing me, I disagree, yeah, I'm Gift wrap that nigga like it's Christmas seed. Ayy, I got too much sauce, I'm dripping hickory. If you ain't talking money, all I hear is niggas bickering. I done touched down, touch a scoreboard, that's the murder rate. I'm a short nigga with a short fuse, I don't take threats. That's for anybody trying to murder Ray. I treat anybody like Whitney's Bobby and crackheads. Pop up out of nowhere and get to squeezing on you like black kids. In the dark night, I'm Batman. Creeping on you with some hitters riding in my flatbed. Quit the flip a nigga lid back like the trash man do a trash can. Take a quick trip to your whole hood with more instruments than a jazz band. Take a trip to my hood and blood you to enter into the Badlands. I'm gone. Blowing on some Neil Armstrong. The color purple, this shit here might make you kill Harpo. My living room's filled with bad bees and narcos and broadstones and hills snorting more lines than barcodes. Think before you mention me, cause I teach you